back to your stimulus check update. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to your stimulus check update and your stimulus package update. I hope you are staying safe and I hope you are having a wonderful day today. So, a lot is going on right now with the stimulus package. We've seen the stimulus package, the $1,400 stimulus check bill pass in the House, and through so much controversy, so much drama that we saw in Washington last week, this package passed in the House, and we're talking about the next steps. The next step is to advance this package to the Senate. But right now, we're seeing several proposals. We're seeing several different things out there. There's a new proposal for $10,000 stimulus checks that we're going to talk about in today's update. So be sure to hang on till the very end. This whole thing, I'm not sure if this is a joke. I mean, is this really serious? But a GOP lawmaker right now is proposing $10,000 stimulus checks for each American. We're going to talk about that in today's update. And then we'll also talk about what Mitch McConnell currently said about the stimulus package. So Senate Leader Mitch McConnell made a bold statement about the package that was just passed in the House. We're going to talk about that in today's update. So there are several things that are going on right now in Washington in regards to this $1.9 trillion stimulus package that we have to talk about. This week is going to be a big week. Tomorrow is March 1st. So we have 14 days for them to pass this stimulus package. 14 days from tomorrow. I mean, if this does not pass, a lot of people, tens of millions of people are going to be in financial problem. Huge financial problem for many people. I mean, we're talking about the people who are currently receiving unemployment benefits. And the funny thing, or the sad thing, not the funny thing, is that a lot of people right now don't have enough money to pay their rents. Tomorrow is March 1st. Rent is due, bills are due, expenses all over across the board, and people are frustrated. Yet, this package has not finally gotten to the president's desk for signing. So let's quickly go through what all we have for today's update. So Mitch McConnell did send out a bold statement. So according to Newsweek, the stimulus package passed by the House was attributed as a missed opportunity by Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell. Chuck Schumer is the Senate leader, majority leader, but Mitch McConnell, the Senate Republican leader, did send out a tweet, and this is what Mitch McConnell said. Mitch McConnell said the House partisan vote reflects a deliberately partisan process and a missed opportunity to meet needs, and then he did release a full statement. So right now we're seeing a lot of, back and forth with this package. Mitch McConnell has made it clear that he is not in support of this package, and he's called this package several things. Remember, no GOP lawmaker voted on this package. All GOP lawmakers in the House voted no for this stimulus package. So right now, this is Mitch McConnell's statement. Mitch McConnell said, in 2020, Congress passed 5 COVID rescue packages. All 5 were completely bipartisan. It was the largest peacetime fiscal expansion in history. Yet, no bill earned fewer than 90 votes in the Senate, or less than about 80% support in the House. That's because both parties had shaped the bills together and they met Americans' urgent needs. Then he goes on about the bill that was passed on Friday night. He said, House Democrats snapped that bipartisan streak. They jammed through a bill that even liberal economists and editorial boards say is not well targeted. So again, he keeps going, saying that this bill is not targeted. And this is from Mitch McConnell. Then he goes on to say more than a third of its spending, including more than 90% of the K through 12 school funding, will not even go out this fiscal year. Then he says, even worse than all the non-COVID related liberal spending are the actively harmful policies that would stall our reopening, block rehiring, and slow down economic recovery for American families. It is like Washington Democrats think it's still March 2020 and we need to prepare for more indefinite shutdowns. Just one provision of their bill would kill 1.4 million jobs on its own. Now that's Mitch McConnell's version. Then he goes on to say, this is exactly the wrong attitude. We should be optimistically teeing up a roaring American comeback. So all this to say, Mitch McConnell is not in support and he's tagging this bill a missed opportunity. So I want to get your thoughts on this. Mitch McConnell is again blocking the $1.9 trillion stimulus package. Remember, in order for this package to pass smoothly in the House, this package needs to get 60 votes for it to pass without the filibuster and all that stuff. But it's looking like this package will not get the GOP support in the House, and this package will likely be amended in the Senate and sent back to the House for some amendments before getting back to the Senate again. So there's a back and forth that's going to happen this week with this package in the Senate. So this is what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is saying. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi hits back with a response. So according to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, she did say to congressional Republicans, conspiracy theories are more important than the American people. Last night, they voted against providing aid for vaccines, schools, families, and children. Whose interests are they serving? So House Speaker Nancy Pelosi did retweet a survey that showed that 76% of Americans, including 60% of Republicans, support Biden's COVID bill, but 0 House Republicans voted for this bill. So a perfect illustration of American politics right now. So let's jump on this big topic, the $10,000 stimulus checks. What exactly is this? Is this a joke? When I saw this, I thought, oh, you can never be serious about this. This is not true. So this is not happening. But right now, it's funny that, or maybe interesting to me, that some GOP lawmaker or a GOP lawmaker is pushing for $10,000 stimulus checks. Now, this is the same guy who voted no against the $1,400 stimulus checks. So if you voted no against the $1,400 stimulus checks, should we take this serious? So this is what we're seeing right now. So according to Lauren Wisk, American champion Dr. Paul Gosar. So Paul Gosar is a GOP congressman from the state of Arizona. He wants to give ordinary Americans $10,000 each in stimulus. And then she goes on to say, let's get it done. No excuses. Struggling Americans need $10,000, and this is the guy, the GOP lawmaker. This is exactly what we're talking about now. This guy, GOP lawmaker from the state of Arizona, wants to give $10,000 in stimulus checks. He did tweet out 2 hours ago. He said, "Our people need economic relief now. $10,000 each in stimulus." What are your thoughts about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is this a joke? This is coming from a guy who voted no on the $1,400 stimulus checks, and now he comes back to say give each American $10,000. So I want to get your thoughts on that. What do you think about this in the comment section below? Do you think he's just talking, or do you think he's real about this? I want to get your thoughts on this in the comment section below. But he's the one behind the $10,000 stimulus checks, and he's saying that everyone should get behind it. Everyone should get behind the $10,000 stimulus check for each American. I want to get your thoughts on that in the comment section below. So what all is in this stimulus package that we're talking about right now? So the $1.9 trillion stimulus package that passed in the House does include the $15 per hour minimum wage, and then it does include $170 billion for education, $90 billion for vaccine testing and public health, $58 billion for pension funds, $45 billion for subsidies, and $30 billion for Obamacare subsidies, $30 billion for rental aid. So if you have rent, if you need some help with your rent, there's $30 billion in this stimulus package for you. $28 billion in transit agencies, $25 billion for bars and restaurants. And now the other big thing that I want to touch up is the state that's giving out stimulus checks to their residents. So the state of California is giving out $600 stimulus checks to the people. Now, this is not the second stimulus check. This is for people who live in the state of California. So if you live in California, you want to pay attention to this. So I think he sounds sarcastic. So that $600 payments. So right now, Governor Gavin Newsom has approved a new stimulus check for the residents of California, and millions of people will qualify for this. So the governor of California did approve the $7.6 billion in stimulus checks for those in California. So who qualifies for this check, and when could you see this $600 payment for the California residents? So if you know anyone who lives in California, be sure to let them know this information. Share this update with them so they get that information. So again, this is the full detail on this. So in order for you to qualify for this. You have to be within a certain income threshold, and you have to be a household enrolled in the CalWorks Public Assistance Program, and you also have to be a recipient of the SSI or SSP. So again, when will these payments come through? So for this payment, for you to get this payment, you have to file your taxes for 2020. So after filing the taxes for 2020, according to the California Tax Board, you are supposed to get if you have a direct deposit, you can expect the stimulus payment within 45 days. So the $600 payment should arrive within 45 days of filing your taxes. And if you don't have a direct deposit, your stimulus payment, the $600 payment, should come within 60 days of filing your taxes. So this is specifically for the residents of California, just to be clear. So right now, we're going to see a big week here with the stimulus. March 1st is tomorrow, Monday, March 1st. So we're going to see this package being debated in the Senate tomorrow. There's lawmakers are going to be back tomorrow to talk about the stimulus payments and the stimulus package. So hopefully we see this go through without much issues or much delay in the Senate tomorrow. But that's where things currently stand with the stimulus package. Some states are moving on and giving their own stimulus package. So be sure to reach out to your state for rental assistance and other critical provisions. So before you leave, if you have found this video helpful, give this video a thumbs up and also share this video with other people to help them get up to speed on the stimulus package. People deserve to know exactly what is going on right now with the stimulus package. A lot is going on. The story changes every day, if not every hour. But just understand that this is going to be a big week for the stimulus package and the stimulus in the Senate. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and be sure to tune back for more updates there.